I actually decided to get a protection dog for two main reasons. We moved from the East Coast to Southern California, picked one of the safest neighborhoods in the United States, but just even in the last 90 days alone, we've had several break-ins just in our own community. So, you know, being a dad and a husband, I wanted the best safety and security I could possibly have for my family. And in addition to that, my line of work, I'm in the network marketing industry. I'm one of the top earners in my network marketing company, and there's definitely some exposure there. And sometimes I'm traveling, I'm away from the home, and you know, I've got the security system like you would expect, and different measures of security, but there's really nothing else that replaces a very elite, well-trained security dog at the executive level. And that's really what I wanted. And it's just that having that in place has really put the complete wall of protection around my family. It's just made all the sense in the world to do that. You know, one of the things specifically with CPI that was very, very important to what I wanted from a dog was I wanted to know at night when lights are out and I'm going to sleep, you know, my children are the most important thing to me. I wanted to know that I had a dog that understood that there's certain things that are completely off limits, and CPI delivered. I watched it demonstrated. It's by far one of the most intimidating things that you will ever see. It's amazing to have this gentle dog, but when asked to turn on, it turns on like a light switch, really like a lightning bolt, if you would. And the dog just commands its presence. It jumps right to the top of the stairs, right where my children's bedroom are. And we demonstrated someone walking up the stairs in a nighttime situation, and that dog turns on instantly. Aggression through the roof, prancing. Anyone that would walk up the stairs would have to be absolutely crazy. But myself as a dad and a husband, and my wife and I just sitting down there looking at it, I know I didn't even have to talk to her, but I know what she's thinking. She's thinking the same thing I'm thinking, that no one's ever going to walk up into my children's bedroom that's not supposed to. And that was one of the most important things. It was very, very intimidating. The dog was amazing. So that was very, very satisfying to see that not only does it say it will do that, not only do CPI tell you it will do that, but the dog absolutely will do that. You know, one of the things that I had questions about in purchasing a protection dog was I have a gardener that's doing the landscaping. I have someone that's coming over to clean my pool, and I wanted the ability to have a normal environment with a friendly dog, but I also at the same time wanted a high level of response for my wife to be able to secure herself and even the children if a threat was going to come into the home or even while outside of the home, and to have a dog that can differentiate between the two of those scenarios. And CPI delivered with that. The one command where my wife is able to secure herself and even get out of a situation was overwhelmingly intimidating. And in an instant command, the dog is instantly at her side, showing massive aggressive towards and directed directly towards the threat, which does a couple things. Either A, it allows her to get out of the situation and get to a safer environment, or B, if the threat is imminent and the potential threat is you can't get out of the situation, the dog can back it up. It can defend itself, it can defend you, which I got proven to me by watching it and having it demonstrated to me. So it was very, very satisfying to be able to see that, you know, we have that level of protection now. CPI has exceeded my expectations in a lot of areas of this whole process. I'll give you one example today. You know, off leash, down on the beach, in a restaurant area, heavy congestion. It's only my third day owning the dog and going to a restaurant, and we're sitting there, you know, eating, and I've got the dog laying down, and he's nice and calm and stable, and two children just walk right over to the dog real quick before I could even know they were walking over, and there's nothing to worry about. The dog is, you know, sitting there, and they're petting him, and there was no issues. And even the child's parents, you could tell, were nervous. Oh, no, there's this big dog, and they were amazed that the dog just sat there and was very gentle with the children. And another thing that happened during dinner is my son went to get up to go to the restroom, my 3-year-old son, and he tripped over the dog and literally stepped right on the dog's leg, and the dog is just calm, respected my son. You know, there's no growling, there's nothing. It's just there, it's gentle, and it's just actually amazing. I did not expect that. I obviously expected that the dog would be a premium dog and would be incredible, but it's hard to expect what you actually get, because what you actually get is far beyond what you think you're going to get, and that's not typical in purchasing things in today's environment.
He loves you. He loves the dog. Like this.